Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. We're doing the setup like this today, and well, we have my piece of rose quartz crystal and amethyst crystal here. They're joining us. I'm sure it will all make sense. Anyway, woo! Right, we're going to use the Tarot Grand Lux and the Witch's Tarot. I did just have a play around to see if I could change it into landscape. Is that right? Yeah, landscape. I could, but I wasn't sure. I don't know if it was going to work, so I've left it like this. Hello, Christine. Hello, beautiful. Right. It is Monday. Okay, we can get a card for the other side as well. So the amethyst, all is well. That's the saying. That's the feeling. That's the energy of that stone. All is well. And the rose quartz is matters of the heart, love, the heart chakra stone. Ooh. You'll have to excuse the nails. I've just put nail varnish on them and then tried to remove the excess. And it's a bit of a messy job. I'll wait until tomorrow and then there'll be spick and span. Let's look at these cards. Okay. There's nobody there. I do like doing readings like this. It feels like it gives me a bit of a break, and we can actually have a look at the images. 2 wands. I feel like there are 2 people there. Looks like he's got like some glasses on here. He's that side, and it looks like here she's like blowing a kiss. And yeah. Okay, well, I'll swing open my side of the gate if you want to swing open your side of the gate. Can you see what's gone on? I've got 2 crystals on the table, and the green is the heart chakra, but is represented by the rose quartz. Now they're out of focus now. We're focusing on this. But let's have a look at the synchronicities. And then we have here the purple with the purple. All is well. Connection with the divine. Connection with the heart. So is he saying all is well? And she's blowing him a kiss. From the heart. Straight from the heart. I've got Coca-Cola original. Drink tonight. I ran out of coffee. There's a few reasons why the setup's like this and why I'm drinking Coke. Well, yeah, that's 2 reasons, Lucy. I've run out of coffee, and either after my live the coffee will have manifested, or I will go and get myself some coffee. So that's the reason behind the Coca-Cola. I've got no coffee. And the reason I'm doing it on this desk is I had you balanced on a cardboard box and my channel of love canvas. But I tore up the cardboard box last night and put it out for the recycling that was collected this morning. So I've got nowhere to stand you. I've got nowhere to stand you. As in my stand, so that I can talk to you. That's interesting. But I found a way that I can still talk to you. Okay, can't see me, but we're making it work. Okay, shall we look at this card? Oh my. The devil. All I can hear is my Coca-Cola bubbling. I'm not really even sure that looks like the devil. It just looks like someone who's haggard, tired. Like a witch. It's like she's a wicked witch. And then you have the lovers here. I felt this energy coming through here with me saying, you know, you can't see me, but we can find a way to, like, for me to still be able to talk to you. She's holding what I feel looks like an egg timer, but it's the Ace of Cups. It looks so miniature. Look how minute these guys look compared to this this power. Interesting. I've picked up the Witch's Tarot and I always take that as being like a karmic deck. So we'll have a look into what power does this devil energy have over us. The pentacles there. You can see the sword. The wand is hardly recognisable. If we take this as being what she's in control of, well, little love. Love's upside down, so that doesn't exist. Oh, there was a saying. That I heard earlier. It was along the lines of everybody knows that love heals fear. I think it was something different than that. Anyway. And then the pentacle is on the chain. So she has the money. She's in control of the money. The sword is very small, so it's like there's no point fighting back. And it's like your power. My belly rumbled. It looks like a sparkler. I was taken to like the sparkler kind of going out here. It's like it's already like worn its way down here. And it's like, you know what you do with that? Well, you're meant to dunk it into a bucket of water just to be safe and make sure it's out. What else is going on here? Oh, okay, I recognise that staff there. That's what the Hierophant would have a hold of. So, and the infinity symbol. Well, you're doomed. You're doomed to hell. The infinity symbol, endless, limitless, torture. Because those here should be 3 lines. The top one indicates the upper worlds, the realms, spirituality. The middle one is where we live, and then the bottom one is the underworld, hell. And that's what this character has control of. Till death do you part. But then we can take a look at the image of the lovers here. When you're tied to someone, there's just this cord, there's this bond. But you're trapped. In hell, doomed for life. Look at the word devil, spell it backwards. To really have lived, you need to face this devil and rip its head off. There's not much love or passion here. Any passion seems to be extinguishing. Nasty. was taken to like I felt the energy of like she has you tangled up in all sorts of areas of life. So we can go back to these two wands here that I felt were talking, and it doesn't look like their passion is, they're tied there, like they know that there's a bond here. It's like these guys are meant to be like the Lord and the Lady. That took me to the Lord energy in the Angel and Ancestors card. And this is the Lady, and this is like hell. Who seems to have control over the destiny of this connection. Or over what they're destined for. I can see a new dawn. You see how I've put the card down? It's kind of cutting the masculine in half here. He feels very torn. It's like half of him is with you here. And half of him is stuck in hell. Stuck in hell? I wanted to say like, fucking hell. Fucking hell. What's going on? Hello, Mukhtar. How are you today? Well, I have the Divine Feminine's cards here. I'm taken to like, because there were very dark cards that I was choosing. Even when I chose the Oracle cards, we've got the Oracle of Shadows and Lights. I do have the Journey of Love, Archangel, no, it's not Archangel, Daily Guidance from your angels. It's not an Archangel. It's like Botanical Inspiration. As it was with the crystals, I'm not sure why I'm picking these up and taking them with me, but yeah, that's what we're doing. That's interesting you say that, Christine. I'm going to tell you a synchronization with that. And also, I was to tell you that I haven't actually touched any or looked into any tarot cards today before this reading. So I don't have an, apart from the signs and synchronizations I've seen and what the messages have been that have been coming through, as in, you know, telepathy and chatter with the divine. What was I going to tell you before that? Oh, Christine, what did you say? Because you need to nudge my memory. Okay, so Christine's put, my dad's kids live in hell. He is prison till the end of next year. What was coming through is we have to do our time for the crime. All of us. That's like clearing our karma. So that was coming through. It's like, no, we have to do our time for the crimes that we've committed. And like, I was going through some of them, which is, you have to accept. Times that you've allowed yourself to be walked over. The times that you've like given your power away. Like, you have to do the time for that. But if you stay on the right side of karma, then life becomes very blissful, but not straight away. You've got to do your time. You're going to have a tower moments, things that feel unfair, seem unfair. But if you think about it, you know, pay your dues. Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. I recognise suffering in order to release it. Cruelty breeds compassion. Now, I feel this is like a cruel behaviour here. Kuan Yin. what's coming through is you can do the time, but you can always make up for lost time immediately. What's coming through is the biggest crime is not trusting yourself. Let's see where Kuan Yin is. I'm going to read why your soul selected her card. 104. Okay, let me just put my glasses on. Interesting now, because if we take a closer look at this lady energy, and we have a look at Kuan Yin here, and she's got these little pointy bits, and really just like the shape of her hair. Let's take a closer look at this lady here. I do always try to point out the signs, but I'm especially attentive to pointing out the signs because not everybody sees what I see, but this is how we bring the message together. So the previous messages have been, especially yesterday, was it yesterday? It could have been the day before, when I felt like she was hiding behind the tombstone. Like, and you're in this graveyard, it's hell. But she's there with you. Like she's there with you here. You're never alone. Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is about the deep medicine that comes simply from being willing to bear witness to someone else's pain. To really listen, we have to move from the ego to the soul so that the story we are listening to doesn't become about us or trigger us. This also applies to the moments when we are listening to the story we tell ourselves about who we are. We are often far harsher and less forgiving to ourselves than we would ever be to someone else. Kuan Yin suggests that we listen simply with curiosity. Curiosity allows us to detach from needing to take the suffering of someone we love personally. Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. It frees us from feeling as though we have to react to what we hear or defend and explain our part in their suffering. We can just perceive the pain that they are in, or we can finally hear our own cries of despair and not seek to judge or justify them. We can just be present to what needs to be heard. Kuan Yin is the powerful energy of giving witness to our own or to someone else's suffering. Often just a calm, abiding presence of compassion is all that is needed to transform that suffering into clear light. That's a beautiful message. Wow, this reading is very deep. It is, Christine, and so are the energies. This is a serious matter. A serious matter of the heart. Let's get some daily guidance for this part of the reading. Okay. So we can see that the feminine's there with the masculine. Curiosity breeds compassion. Bearing witness to another's suffering and choosing not to take it personally, but be there with them as this calm, serene, non-judgmental, loving energy. Let's see what the daily guidance is here. And who is the guidance for? Shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. Now, seeing as this feminine here seems to have control of what you think is all the money that you possess, this is not true. There's divine abundance reserved just for you. When you've done the right thing. Okay. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow. Now this is this abundance is for the Lord and the Lady here. Working together. All is well. When we follow our hearts, when we listen to our hearts. Let me read this message. Shower of abundance. I will read the Two of Wands after this. Let's read this message first. This card is a sign that your prayers about finances have been heard and answered. The more you can listen to and follow your gut feelings right now, the quicker you'll experience improvements in your financial situations. Additional meanings for this card. The coins that you're finding lately are loving signs from your angels and departed loved ones. An unexpected financial windfall is coming to you. Give any financial fears to your angels. Follow any guidance you receive, as it could be an answered prayer about your finances. Abundance can take many forms, including having more time, opportunities, or clear ideas. Christine's just put, well, she's definitely wowed by the reading. Wow, I just found a few rare pennies in my wallet, where they are signs. The coins that you're finding lately are loving signs from your angels and departed loved ones. I'm loving all this purple here. It looks like the masculine's looking at the feminine here. Wanting answers. It's not answers, reassurance. She does have the answers. You have the answers too, within. You're looking for reassurance. Let's go to the botanical inspirations. Flowers. Venice Mallow. Delicate, fleeting beauty. When life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds and find the beauty hidden within them. Wildflowers. I've been speaking about wildflowers, only briefly, like fleetingly. That's how beautiful they are. I'm getting another one from here. Okay. Clematis. Intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. Okay, that's enough from there. Let's have a look at this card. Attis. Just looking for the book. The Two of Wands. I just saw the Lovers. Okay. I just felt like telling you. Lucy, pay attention, please. I am. A fork in the road represents a choice that has to be made. The gate is open. The future awaits. But which path? Which direction? Which colour? Will it be a random choice, leaving our fate to chance, or one based on being informed and evaluating the options? Let me read that Devil card there. The ultimate tempter offers us all manner of worldly goods and pleasures. In this card, the Fool's Gold is shown as miniatures of the minor arcana suits, the cup, sword, wand and pentacle, showing the golden trinkets hanging upside down from his hand, provides a means of showing the pentacle in its pentagram form. I have also included a Marcellus-based reference to the bondage that would result should we accept the Devil's offer of bling. His multicoloured, albeit grotesque, headdress indicates a connection to the Fool, perhaps as his alter ego. And I feel when it's mentioning him, I say it's his connection to this. Is it rubbing off? Is this the destiny? Is this what you're destined for? To become like your maker. So his multicoloured, albeit grotesque headdress indicates a connection to the Fool, perhaps as his alter ego. Another little detail I have added is an attempted optical illusion. For most people it would appear as if the Devil is staring directly at you, which is appropriate, but some of you will on occasion see it differently. As if he is looking down at his imprisoned human captives. Wow. Just stare at it for a while, and the illusion may present itself. The Devil specialises in delusion. Okay. We'll carry on with this story. Let's go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light first, and then I'll finish with a message from the Journey of Love. Cheers to the Channel of Lovers. Okay, can I have a card, please? A Clockwork Pumpkin. A wonderful idea, the aha moments. Oh, okay. We're just going to leave the cards to fall as they want to. Card number 39. Is this looking like the feminine again? Her hair's got longer. Or she's let her hair down. Oh, look, and I've covered up the 9, so all you can see is 3. The number of the Empress, the lady. Cheers, Christine, darling. Okay. What number was it? 39. About the clockwork pumpkin. Notice the bright bulb inside the clockwork pumpkin. You are about to have an amazing moment, a brilliant insight, and a very illuminating idea. Action must be taken immediately while the idea is fresh and new. No more procrastination. Follow the aha moment with action and watch amazing change in the form of abundance. Got that there. And watch amazing change in the form of abundance, creativity, and satisfaction take place in your life. The clockwork pumpkin speaks. Just want you to be able to see the card. I may look a strange muse, a clockwork pumpkin accompanied by a beautiful girl, but have no doubt I am the new idea, the epiphany, the moment of clarity when the seeming chaos of life suddenly rearranges itself into a brilliant opportunity. You are about to be presented with such a golden idea that I want you to be ready. It may come from within you, or it may come from outside of you, but you have drawn it to you with the power of attraction and manifestation, and it is an idea that will bring you great riches of the body, mind, and spirit. It is time to activate your own brilliant abilities and become the abundant, enriched being you were born to be. We are so pleased we have found you. We have waited for exactly the right being to take on this idea and bring it to life within the world. It has evolved out of time, out of space, and is perfect for you. It may be a song, a project, a new job, a relationship. Its form is fluid, but its time is now, and you are the person chosen to bring it through. Cosmic duty it may be, but joy and love it will bring, as well as abundance and true happiness. Take that, devil. Divination message. One of those aha moments is about to happen when you are paid a visit by a pure spirit of inspiration who is delivering an incredible gift. You will be given an idea and vision and epiphany. Its source is the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and its time is now, and you are the being chosen to bring it to life. It will work beautifully as long as you put the steps in place one after the other, almost like clockwork. Despite the mechanical imagery, there is no mechanical idea, although it will no doubt be very inventive, and it could concern a brilliant solution to a mechanical problem. It is sparkling, like that sparkler I saw there. It's a passion, look. Oh, wrong card. Sorry. Well, it's not the wrong card, there were the ones there, I'm not sure what I've shown you, but it is sparkling. It is sparkling, pure genius. Never forget that Thomas Edison dreamed the light bulb, so please don't doubt your intuitive self when it becomes the delivery system for this wonderful, innovation. I always say innovative on this part here. Okay. So please don't doubt your intuitive self when it becomes the delivery system for this wonderful innovation that you are in charge of. Do not doubt yourself. Let's finish with a message from the Journey of Love. And then I'm going to go to the Witches Tarot. We'll see what's going on over there. Oh, okay. These cards feel quite heavy and clumped together. Okay. Feels that way. Heavy, clumped together. When you're trying to find your footing on the journey of love. We have Dream a Little. Card number 51. The Divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover will come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. Oh, I saw the flowers. Flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation. Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way. Well, we know, we was just told. An idea, a vision, and an epiphany. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight or fancy, it's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. Okay, here's the poem. From unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime, a gentle, peaceful, quiet time, reflected in our smile. We winged our way to distant places and walked along remembered faces of lives we knew we lived some time before. And like a bud about to flower, having reached its appointed hour, we watch ourselves begin to open in the warm touch of spring. Okay. It's interesting. I thought I brought down the Rumi cards with me, but I couldn't have done so. Okay, well that wraps up that part then. Shall we keep the cards? You could just keep the cards there and I'll just... We're gonna build on top of it. Shall we have a look at the bottom of the decks? Because sometimes it's really interesting and I don't really show you, so... Oh, look at this. This is, if it was the Ace of Wands, that's like an idea, an opportunity, that epiphany, that light bulb moment from the divine. But this is the divine offering you unconditional love. We'll read what this card. Oh, I was just having a look at Christine's last comment was cheers. Cheers. Excuse me. Cheers. Let's read this message here. Just trying to locate the book. There's only so many places it can be. Okay. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a symbol of deeply experienced feelings and emotional awareness, especially love, affection, and compassion. Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. The underwater scenery shown here is repeated throughout the Cup's court cards. Love, love, love. Okay, I don't feel drawn to show you any of the other cards. I might be using them again. Okay, the Witch's Tarot. I like this image. She brings like this soothing lavender here. She holds like the scrolls of truth. That's the Torah. Okay. And there it is. The image that always makes me feel as if this deck is dark, karmic, the moon. On the box. Hi Gal Gal. Hello Channel of Love. Feels like a magical Monday. She's watching him. Look at him. He's, well, I feel it's not easy for her to watch. His body language changes. She can see how, look, colourful he seems to be. It's this connection here to the lady, the divine feminine here, the lovers, divine feminine, divine masculine, the karmic energy. And it said in this card, like, is she looking at you or is she looking down at the two of them here? The King of Wands. What's coming through is the divine masculine will be rewarded when he does the right thing. And this isn't the right thing, is it? Having your partner watch you being, I don't know, turned on. And she can see the change in energy. And what's coming through is that that's not fair. That thunderbolt is coming from him, look. I don't think he really gives a shit. If it all crumbles down now, it's got that bad. destined for disaster. Okay. And the reason why he's not that concerned about it is because he has somewhere to be, somewhere to go, things to do, people to please. It's like, but she doesn't. It's like she's, looks like maybe doomed for life. And this is the Divine Feminine's energy here, seeing that all. The telepathy. I always feel these fairies look tired, but the description in the book says they're actually looking over and looking at the reflection in the mirror. In the mirror. Maybe you are taking a good look in the mirror. Whose life are you living? Or who are you living it for? They're looking at the reflection in the water. So this comes in with Kuan Yin's message about looking into, witnessing like your loved one going through tough times and being there with that energy of compassion, not allowing yourself to be emotionally disturbed yourself by it. This is nearly over. I'm hearing it's like game over. I can feel this moon moving out of the picture here, look. A lot can happen, and that's a short period of time. What's left of the moon now? Not even a week. Good place to start with a man in the mirror. Yeah. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. It's like he should be working, because what's coming through, first of all, was it all worth it? Working so hard for what? But then I felt like he is looking, like, directly at you. With a smirk on his face. I don't think he really cares anymore. He's not getting anything anyway. No great rewards. The devil's in control of all that. And it's like miniature, minute offerings. So what was it all for? Wow. Not much to leave behind. There wasn't much there to start with. Doesn't that look like the word me? Now I'm going to take care of me. Good for you. He's got his wand there. Now this card is the card of surrender, the Five of Swords. And this is nice. I've just seen another card. Let's talk about this card first. I believe it says in the description is the Quorrents has to kind of stop behaving the way that they are. It's about being humiliated, humiliating yourself, being embarrassed, and know when to stop that kind of behaviour. Let's read this card. The Five of Swords. Five swords are fanned out across a beautiful bright blue sky. Pearly white clouds are illuminated, and just beneath the gathered points of the five swords is a gorgeous iridescent dragonfly, a symbol for the element of air, the fairy realm, and illusion. Five fairies fly merrily around the swords, uncaring of their sharp edges and any possible danger. But what do you suppose is the most dangerous aspect of this card? The sharp edges of the swords, or the possible trickery of the Fae? This card shows that your pride was hurt, but it's not fatal. Do not overreact. You may feel embarrassed at the moment, but most of what you are so humiliated about is an illusion. The dragonfly represents the need to gain a new perspective and to make a change. The fairies encourage you to learn to laugh at yourself a bit, to see through others' trickery, and to keep moving forward. Okay, the meanings. When the Five of Swords appears in a reading, it is a signal that the querent is feeling humiliated and embarrassed. This is only a partial defeat, and they are still in control. Don't give up. Shift things around and look for more possibilities. Allow the element of air to bring some fresh air and a new perspective into your life. Heed the message of the dragonfly and see through the illusions of others. Transform your life into something bright and wonderful. And then the next card here, I feel is the Divine Feminine. It's like she's there, like she's coming to meet you. I just called to say I love you. Look, there's the dolphin now. And he, I think it says he spy hops in to see how the feminine is getting on, how her progress is. Look at how these stars, it's like all this abundance is just waiting. The stars are waiting to align. Again, that moon is suggested there. Okay, the Eight of Cups. Let's read this message. Are we reading this message? No. Okay, but I'm not going to read that message. Okay. It talks about going into the void to find yourself. That's what the Eight of Cups is, but you find yourself within each other. So you enter in this unknown space. All is taken care of. So, no worries. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I'm getting another daily guidance from your angels card. We have the ocean. Look here. The ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash over you, wash away all cares and concerns. So can you see this, like, I kind of covered up the dolphin here. It's like the feminine here going to the masculine. He knows that he can feel it in his heart. One more card from here. We can have one more card from here. Notice the signs. And I said I was going to be pointing them out. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. Notice the signs. Let's get another card from the Botanical Inspirations deck. Gratitude, Bellflower. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. And we have Iris. Rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Messages, guys. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Notice the signs. Bottom of the deck, White Rose, new start and wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. I'm going to get another message from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Sea Beacon Fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? Guidance, but where will it lead you? That's why this is a massive lesson about learning to trust your gut instincts, your intuition. Sea Beacon Fairy. Hi Moon Cookie, good afternoon to the Channel of Love. Hello Lucy, I'm here at my sister's victory dinner today. Was her last day of chemotherapy. She has stage 2 breast cancer and she rang the bell. Oh, that's fantastic news. Back to well-being. Back to being well. Okay, Sea Beacon Fairy. Guidance, but where will it lead you? About the Sea Beacon Fairy. Sometimes when a clear path seems to be taking you in the right direction, it helps to know who is holding the light up. Because while this beautiful Sea Beacon Fairy is most certainly guiding a lost ship, who knows whether she leads it towards rock or towards safe harbour. And this is a choice you have to make now. Is this path that is clearly being lit the right one? Simply because there is light, is the source a true and good guide? Would you be best to await another way out of the storm? Or are you so eager to avoid the storm and the challenge that you will follow the first light that comes along? The Sea Beacon Fairy speaks. I do hold up the light, but only you can choose as to whether the direction I will lead you in is the right one for you at this time. It may be your salvation I lead you to, and it may be that I am gathering souls and you will perish upon rocks or drown in cold seas. I know this is hard to hear. It is not a sure thing, this advice and guidance you have received, and for all its insistence that it comes from the light, the advice may not be that which you need to follow at this time. I understand this may be confusing, but I am assuring you mostly of one great truth, that perhaps you must find your own way out at this time. The divination message. A perfect solution to a problem has been presented to you, but whether it is wise to take it is another thing altogether. You may have more resources and opportunities than you are aware of, or than you are allowing yourself to believe in. Wait and check both your sources and your inner wisdom. There are many paths and many solutions. Not all advice will be right for you. Okay, let's go to the Divine Feminine's deck again. Queen Esther, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Queen Esther. One, 4, 6. When your soul selects her card, the ego has a timetable that the soul couldn't care less about. When we are feeling stressed or threatened in some way, fear can be exceptionally loud and can inform the ego to work overtime in trying to get something accomplished or to manipulate something to happen. The natural flow of energy that's always at work behind the scenes, the universe's capacity to assist us, then gets blocked. So the ego we can take as being that devil energy. Oh, we've seen it, yeah. We've seen there. We've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and then donated that to somebody else who wanted to wear like the victim t-shirt, but ours has gone. The natural flow of energy that's always at work behind the scenes, the universe's capacity to assist us, then gets blocked. When we are in service of love, we are following the dictates of our soul, and when the ego is in service of the soul, divine timing ensues. Esther mastered this art. Even under extreme duress, she listened wisely to her soul. She became a queen by letting her love for her people inform her feminine, intuitive powers. This is her imperative. Trust that everything is aligning in divine timing. Trust your soul voice. Guys, let's finish this reading with a message, a final message from the Journey of Love. Oh, Gal is sending hugs and love, Moon Cookie, to you and your sister. Okay, let's finish with this final message. Within nothing, there is everything. Card number 2. From a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. You are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being, with every inner desire, with every whispered wish. I feel like showing you that. Where is he now? What we're tapping into here. What she's tapping into. It's like he's covering like a massive hard-on under there. We're not silly, we're not daft. So you are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being with every inner desire, with every whispered, 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 wish. The universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestations in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh, speak your heart truth aloud to the loving universe and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. This oracle brings a message to you. Something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere. No sign on the horizon to give you hope. Well, that's a load of bullshit. There's loads of signs in this reading that should give you hope. Raise your belief. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere. No sign on the horizon to give you hope, yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing toward you, swelling within your penis now. It doesn't say that, but I thought it was fun to add that in. Should I repeat it? Yeah. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing toward you, swelling within your penis now. I can do whatever I want to do. It's my channel of love. I like it. I like it. Let's do this poem, guys. Oh. The wind moves gently through trees. Quiet water flows. Life's song calls softly. Okay, right. Let's show you the rest of these bottom of the decks. We have. Let's start with daily guidance. Play. See, I told you. The divine loves it when I'm playful. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. You've been told. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Play. I like the pink. It's very girly. What am I looking at now? The bottom of the Divine Feminine's deck is Fatima, the mother of Imams. Imams. What does it say here? Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. What's next? We'll have a look at the bottom of the Witch's Tarot. Oh, how nice. Look at this awaiting you. Ten of Cups. How beautiful. It's within reach. Definitely within reach. Look here for the masculine note. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. And the other colour, Shadows and Light, is... It's because I'm going to read the bottom of the Journey of Love one. Okay, 28. Death and the Maiden. Invasion, boundaries, violated, dominance. This card, I'll read the portion where they're speaking, because it talks about this masculine really, like being so infatuated with this feminine, this lady, that he was surely like, he wants to just like consume her, be consumed by her, and she's not aware of it. Let's read the conversation here. Let's give them the chance to explain. Okay. 28. Death speaks. I am full of needs. I am hungry for life force. I need to be close to this young one, as she has all that I long for and all I have not created for myself. I will simply hover about her and take from her that which I want, her warmth, her energy, her emotions and her beauty. She is an extension of me. What I want I will take, and I love her too, very much, so much I may just consume her entirely. The maiden speaks. I thought this was love, but now I can see and feel that this is invasive. It says it cares for me, and yet it just seems to want to take from me. This no longer feels right, but I feel helpless and vulnerable. What can I do? How do I break free? And what if what it says is true, that it loves me, and I'm fearful for no reason? Okay. And the bottom of the deck for the journey of love is loving all that is. Card number 22, I love that, 1111. Loving all that is. You wise awakening being, you can love all that is. You can love your tears and your sadness, for they are a testament to your open heart. You can love your numbness and fatigue, for they show that you have worked hard and are now in need of rest. You can love your energy and passion, even when you are so far ahead of the pack, you have to wait a while for everyone else to catch up, maybe a day, maybe a decade or so, because you choose not to curb your enthusiasm for anyone. You can love your anger, because underneath its fire is a desire for respect, and you can love your peacefulness, because within your heart, you really don't care much for fighting sometimes. If there is something that is shaming you, worrying you, challenging you, it's okay to just love it. It will make sense when it needs to. Until then, just love it, even when it hurts. Sorry, we're down to 10% battery. Okay. It will make sense when it needs to. Until then, just love it, even when it hurts, for it's part of your own divine nature awakening. It may just be like a painful cramp happening because it's been curled up for too long. This oracle brings you a sweet message. You are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. The poem, a state of being, allowing, receiving, becoming one with all that is. Oh, look at all this. All is well, and the heart chakra, and just inviting it in. It's definitely a message for the divine feminine now. Loving all that is. Loving all that jazz. Guys, I will catch up with you soon. So thank you for joining me on this this beautiful Monday. Take care. I'll speak to you all soon. Much love. Bye for now.